Hello, DNZ super fans. How are you today? Hope everybody is fine and hope everybody is doing well. I want to welcome all of you to our channel again this morning for this live broadcast. So, I hope you're doing well and you're doing fine. So, there's something really that just happened now that we decided to make you have a fair knowledge of what's happening as Olori Mariam has actually activated plan B of her gimmicks and her plans in the palace. Yes, so this is something that
I think it's again one day we want stupid
so,
girl.
so, 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 so. Sorry for the technical issues. We are really sorry. It was a network hike, but I think we are back right now. So, as I was saying, now what Miriam did is actually something that people have certainly always been trying to fight against. You know, your ability to want to look at someone and just feel that this is actually your problem. And you now begin to go all out to see that you fight this person. Now, the $1 million question now is, for how long do you think you're going to fight someone who by all means and ramifications, you know that God has actually lifted this kind of person up. Because from the look of things, if you analyze things very well, you see that Naomi is somebody that God has set her apart. Naomi is somebody that God has lifted up. Naomi is somebody that God has made her to be higher than her peers. So when somebody comes in this level and dimension like this, that you can know that of a truth, God has been able to lift this person up. Whatever you think you're doing to bring the person down, it's actually not going to work. Yeah, it's actually not going to work. So the best thing you should do is to allow such people go on their own. Because I mean, you're traveling all the way from Ile-Ife down to Igbira. Now you're not even flying because there's no airport. There's no airport in Kogi State. So now you're now risking your life going by road. Now, what of if you're kidnapped? What are you going to do? What of if something sinister happens to you on the way? What are you going to do? So it is important for us to always know that, in as much as we think it's your right to bring harm on other people, you should also ask yourself, what if something else happens to me? There's this adage that says, if you're pointing one finger at your neighbor or someone, you don't also forget that four other fingers are actually pointing back at you. So that is why it is actually good for you not to think evil on people. Because I mean, if you look at someone like Naomi, for instance, now I'm not sure there's anybody who can come out openly now and tell us, okay, Naomi did this to me, okay, Naomi did this to me. No, that's not possible. Naomi cannot or will not want to harm people, but it's only us, people, other people with very bad intentions, that will always want to bring harm on other people. And when they always try to bring harm on other people, what you're technically doing is you're actually exposing yourself to harm. You're exposing yourself to other calamities that might actually befall you. You know, it's just as someone who now wants to go and visit Babalawo or visit native doctor. Once you step your foot into a native doctor's place, you've just been able to open your spirit man to attacks. And you now find out that attacks are going to be coming right, left, center. And at the end of the day, if you're actually not careful, you're going to be harmed. So I think, and I believe strongly too, that we should try and do away with any form of hatred in our heart, because it makes no logical sense for now Miriam to travel all the way because she feels her people can do charm. Now, have you sat down to think, okay, what if Naomi now decides to travel to for her own charms? What's going to happen? Okay, tell me, what's going to happen if Naomi decides now to travel for charms? Have you thought about the implications of what's going to happen in the palace when this happens? So those are things that we should try to always avoid. These are things that we should try to stay away from them, because all the times that they've been struggling trying to do, they have not been working. They have not been working. So if these charms that you're trying to do on Naomi are not working, don't you think it's actually high time for you to stop it? I mean, like, stop it. Because the more you try to bring charms on Naomi, the more issues you will be having. All right, people, this is how far we'll be going. I want to say special thank you for you coming on D and Z TV today. If you're not subscribed to our channel, quickly click to our subscription button, comment, like, and share our videos as we continue to give you more up-to-date information of everything happening in the palace. Thank you and see you some other time. Bye bye.